great. So we're good. I swear it gets stuck. Okay. Either that or last stream I did a lot of failing. One of the two. I did try to rescue Blues and Chaos the other day. Let me in. And it was a beautiful plan, a wonderful plan. Some said the best plan. That didn't work. I was talking to Sassy and I got her to tell me. I kind of tricked her into implying where they were. And she said they were in her ender chest. So I made a hand of ender from Botania. Oh, hello. That was my factory's alarm going off. That's a good start. I'm sure everything's fine. Okay. Let's make sure you can see me. You can? Good. Okay. Let's go. Let's just check out the factory, make sure everything's copacetic. So I think what's happening here, I noticed that these things actually run off the jukebox volume, which I had really low. So I have a feeling that this actually probably goes off every time this area chunk loads, which is why this is always down. They appear to have everything in the green except for bone meal. Sassy keeps on using my bone meal. But that's okay. That's what we had this machine for. Anyway. Get everybody all recapped. Do I have it on me? I bet I do. I bet I have it in here. Let's go inside the guild. We can talk about what happened last time and what my plan is to do about it. Yes. So we made this Hand of Ender because it allows access to my ender chest from anywhere. It's way down there. But if you click on a player, you can open their ender chest. And so our plan was to do a little pickpocket. And we did get some tag locks, which are safe in our ender chest. Sassy doesn't have underhand technology, at least not yet. However, Sassy's chaotic nature is her greatest ally, because even though she thought she was truthfully telling me they were inside her ender chest, they weren't actually in there. So, all that did was cause me to reveal my hand. She now knows I can get into her ender chest, and she's definitely not going to put them in there now. So, we have to come up with another plan. Which I have, of course I have. So, that was yesterday's plan. Bloop. Today's plan also includes Botania, and I believe it's called the Spectate. Well, actually, before we go there. Let's hold on to that. For this to work, I need to do something else first. I need villagers. Not to trade with. No. For another purpose. So I need to make sure that I can actually do this. Let's see, it's... I don't know, Pocket villager, or just villager, or what's this thing called? Let's see, we'll category. Pickle villagers. It's Q, of all things. Okay. Let's see. Now, here's a real question. What key is Q on my little... Okay, let's go back here to controls, keybinds. Oh, ha! I don't know what sound that was I just made. Oh, hi! TSL with the boom. Hold up.
Boom.
There it is. That was great. Perfect timing. Thank you, Streamlabs. And hi. Virtual me will also say hello. How you doing, TSL? Thank you for the resub. Hope you're having a great weekend. Sabrina and myself love the dice. They are jazzy. I love them so much. I'm gonna have to make a special character to use those on. Those are awesome. I'm very pleased with those. We have a great big lamp inside our dining room, and it like really shows them off well. Let's see. Pick up. it was Q. Now, is this the Q button? Nope. That's Q. Okay. Didn't know what the Q button was on my TARDIS. So I need my own villagers. Now, while I am really opposed to turning them into dolls, this is temporary, and it's for the greater good. Ironically, I need to capture some villagers to free some villagers. Now, I'm not going to use any of her employees. They'll just snitch on me. These got to be new. So I need to find some new people, maybe outside of Remy's influence. I'm glad you love them. I do. Oh, Brina was just like, it was so funny. I was like, hey, my stream got you a gift. And she's like, what? I'm like, yeah, it's from TSL. The crazy is like, okay, so let's. Oh gosh. Hi, Chaos! Oh! How loud do I have that? Hold up. Woo! Okay. 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 We might need to adjust something here. Where is it? Where is Enhanced Dumb Way to Die? Not that loud. Okay. Just my ears, I guess. Hey, Fade, hey. Oh, hype train, and we're at 94%. just a casual rip your eardrums. Yeah, I guess I had my volume up high. I was playing some Hunt. Actually, it's not that loud. Maybe over. I turned it down too low. Okay, there we go. Whew. Okay. So, I was giving people a recap here. Now we got some more people in here. Let's do that one more time here. So first of all, we got 6% to our level 2 already, which is awesome. I had tried. This is going to be a quick one, because I know you were there, Chaos. But we created a Hand of Ender. But, well, okay. So, bad storytelling. Try again, Fade. Okay. So, in a casual bar tavern setting, Sassyrogue and I were enjoying a drink of chocolate milk when I got her to speak and spill the beans on where she was keeping Chaos and Blues, the hostages. And then she let slip that they were inside her Ender chest. So I then created the Hand of Ender because it allows me access to other people's Ender chests should I click on them. Unfortunately, Sassy's chaotic nature is her best ally in this case because she did not in fact have them in there. She thought she was telling the truth, but she wasn't. She was mistaken. So when I went to pickpocket her, all I did was reveal my plan. But we did get some tag locks for our trouble. So not complete failure. This time, I'm cracking another plan. So we know they're not in the Ender chest, and we know that she won't feel safe putting them in there, which is kind of good, which we will get to. I'm going to be a bit coy with this plan, just in case Sassyrogue is watching. I don't think she is. She should be out crocheting with her friends today. But I need to find some villagers of my own for this to work, and they can't be from Sassy's place. They need to be fresh villagers, one outside of her influence, so they do not tattle on me. I need them to be loyal to me and me alone. Okay. For my excuse, I had bad timing, and then binge played Pal World. Yeah. I have to talk to Sassy about that because she played Palia. And this looks very similar, just with some additions of like Pokemon influences and other influences. Now I know there's another village out here, not too far. This doesn't look like it's generated. That looks artificial to me. Oh, just to say it was between those potion-styled ones or dragons. Oh. Oh, yeah. Yeah. You chose correctly. I mean, I like them both, but, you know, Fade Alchemist. So, where are... No, don't get distracted, Fade. We have one mission, 1 minute. Giraffes! Only, we need to find a village. Village acquired. Oh, right. We were going to, I did make myself a, this, even though it's a downgrade from this in most cases, for long travel, it actually is faster once we get our speed built up. Should be able to, okay, it's starting. Yep. That build. It's probably, there's a minimum distance probably where it becomes worth it. Okay. Now there's probably Greg's here. That's what the villagers shares. They've all been talking and they all know how to make golems. Okay. There we go. We're getting our speed up. Don't want to lose my speed, so I'm not stopping. Aha! Catherine! Hello, Catherine. Was it this button? Thank you, Catherine. Okay. I need one more. One more. We will not make a habit of this, because I do not believe in Sassy's dark voodoo magic, but it's a necessary cost to save blues and chaos. Because Sassy says she has jobs planned for them, and she sounded rather sinister when she said it. I did not like the tone of her voice. Okay. Otherwise known as Arc, but with Pokemon. Oh, yeah. Resist the urge to monologue. It's so hard. It's actually hard. I get it. Villains of the world, I get it. The temptation to look good while putting on your plan is very hard to resist. But even so, it was doomed to fail because Sassy didn't actually know where she put them, so when I got her to tell me by kind of asking tangent question. That's cool. Oh, we used that to get up here. Okay. She was actually mistaken. So they were never in the ender chest to start with, which means their whereabouts are still unknown. Where are the villagers at? I need one more. Ooh. Nothing really, Well, I might take a pufferfish. Yeah, we'll leave that in there. Okay. Villagers, where are you? Did this city die out? It's got to be at least one. This area is pretty safe. Come on. I hear one. Aha! Noberto. Noberto and Catherine. Thank you. Alright, we got what we need. Let's go home. Where's home? Oh no, I wasn't paying attention. I just started running. Uh-oh. It's okay. I come prepared. I come prepared. I came prepared. Potion of returning. Yes. How is that game? As a 90s kid, I'm very intrigued by what I've seen. Small amount of bugs, also gets very crazy around the late early game, around level 20. Firefox, flamethrower, hedgehog element grenades, and penguin rocket launchers. Oh wow, okay. So what I'm hearing is Sassy needs to play this. She did play Palia. Talk to her about that. Okay, let's go on this nice little patio here. And let's get out of this place. That's fine. That's just the factory welcoming us home. That happens every time. It's fine. Basically, that's become I just got chunk loaded is what that alert kind of means, because the thing that reads if the stone needs to turn on or off apparently loads in after the rest of the farm does. So it always wakes up panicking, thinking it's empty. And then it realizes it's fine. So it's kind of a weird little nuance the system has. I could probably create an I don't know, chunk load circuit, actually. I would need to make it so the machine's default state is off rather than on. That way when it panics, it'll just be off. And then by the time it starts to read the system, it'll be loaded and it'll read it correctly. So I could probably do something like that. Anyway, not the current problem or issue at hand. Getting enough resources for actual ammo and decent PAL spheres is kind of bad, though. You say that, but that makes me want to play it. Because now it sounds challenging. Until you get to all the settlements, at least. Cool. Okay. What? Glad we have this. Don't need it right now. Okay. Let's, I think we are in Sassy's Dank, so put this in here. Hello, Cthulhu. It's fine. Everything's fine. Okay. So, let's do this. So this served as our kind of drawing board last time, where we made the Hand of Ender. Okay. This time, we're going to use a different Botania gadget. And I think it's called the Spectator. Spectator. Not Spectre. I want the Spectator. Yes. That will be the device. I think this is going to work. Also, pals are literally workers for your resource gathering factory. Oh. Can make factories? Okay. Sounds cool, sounds cool. Okay, let's get our little trinket case out. I'm using this, by the way. It lets us hold various little trinkets so they don't have to clog up my inventory. Switch these back. Very handy. And also our disguise is in there, should we need it. I should have wore that. Should have wore that. Okay, that's alright. Yep. Our biscuit of totality. Mana cookies. Okay. So, we should have everything in the dank that we need for this. These, some powder, make an ender eye, which I have exactly one. Beautiful. Okay. Some iron. Okay. Already pay attention how much I needed. I think 5. Yeah. And then an emerald. And now, Spectator. Perfect. So what does the Spectator do? Okay, let's get this on. Okay, I'm going to... Wait, can I... Hold up, can I do this? Can't. I'm going to make a choice. Okay. So I... Hi. Look, it's functional, and that's all that matters. Okay, so now if I take, let's take something that, let's take these, for example. Okay, we'll put one here, we'll put one here, put one in here. I'll toss one in the world, and then I'll do this. And you can see, any place where this guy is located, any chests in the world, I can now see where they're located here. So this is a great inventory finding tool. So my thought is, if it can do that, let's do a test. If we put a villager in here, this. They have to be the same profession? Is that what you're telling me? Spectator. Thwarted again! Okay. Or does it literally have to be the exact same villager with the exact same name and the exact same trades? How exact does this have to be? Okay. Sorry, Catherine and Norberto. I'm going to have to... You're going to have to lose your identities, I'm afraid. Sorry. You're going to test Test 1. Sorry. So sorry. Is this capital? It is. Okay. If they have to be the same name, I can deal with that, because I can just name one blues and one chaos, right? No! Okay. Do any of you know what professions they had? Okay, you know what? You know what? All's not lost. Let's see if any villagers light up in Sassy's base. If any of them do. Because if any of them do, then that tells me the trades don't have to be exact, because these guys will never have the exact trades. Just don't get attached. Also, skip element, weapon, side grade, and butchery knife. Okay. It should make villagers light up. That are in the world as well. Okay. These are all librarians, aren't they? Okay. I don't think that maybe they didn't have professions yet. If they didn't have... Gotta get out of here. Let's just run around here. These chests aren't lighting up. Okay. I'm going to assume... These are not librarians. I bet they're all librarians up there. So I don't have the right profession. I'm gonna make this work. These have both been awesome plans, honestly. They really have been. I don't think we have professions. We have joked around about making me a cartographer because of the chords. That's right. Perfect. You're now unemployed. Okay. Gotcha. Okay. Alright. Okay. Okay. So if I can do this... Hey! You going? 2 unemployed villagers. Can't sleep. I don't think they're in the tree prison. Oh, gosh, there's monsters everywhere. Only places. We'll probably have to make the bedroom on the 3rd floor for that reason, because tree prison, basically. Shift those in hand to show general things. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, okay. I think you're right. I think you're right, TSL. Actually. Because I did read it. Okay, let's, Wet noodle! Okay. 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 So... Well, first thing, let's Let's use this to find all of these that we had put inside here. Those don't need to be there. Okay. So if I have this, now they're exactly the same now. I'm beginning to think that this doesn't work at all. Maybe it doesn't recognize villagers as... Okay, let's read this very carefully. Trinkets. Spectator. Spectator is a headband that allows the wearer to perceive the world in a better way. When its wearer holds an item, all the following will emit colorful particles for easy spotting. Containers containing the item, dropped items, mobs with that item equipped, players with that item in their inventory. That's something to consider. That might be in their inventory. Villagers trading for that item. When sneaking, all dropped items near the wearer will shine, regardless of held item. So I'm a bit... Yeah, so when I do... Yeah. So I don't think... Yeah. So for whatever reason, these villagers aren't... Damn it. Well, you two are an abject failure. Okay, well, something else with these guys then. I can't trade with them. I gotta do something else with them. Okay. Well, since you're test subjects, we might as well just... Go. There. Give these a sassy, I guess. Ugh. Such a good idea. Okay. Okay. I guess what I need to somehow discover if there's anything else in the same chest that these guys are in that let's put those in there. Wait. Oh no. That went all the way in. I'm going to leave that there. That's what you get for failing me. You get put in Sassy Smelter. Oh gosh. Okay. I'll teach you to disappoint me. Okay. Well, that's hilarious. All right. Well. Well, spectator, I think you're still useful. You're just not... You have to come up with a plan C, I guess. Later. Well, okay. Well, you can check that one off the agenda. I do have other plans for today. Let's put these back. That back to... This back. Back. Oh, man, it is so nice to have a clear inventory again. Okay. Okay. So, as you guys know, I've been working on automating cellular blocks for the Dandelion, and I've been doing some work off camera. And I made some progress. So let's share that with you here. Okay. Tinker's Construct's way to get emeralds. That's gonna be so funny because she's gonna try to use that and she's like, why isn't this working? And she's gonna see like there's like people in it. Okay, so welcome to the spider. this is the storage and sorting system here. So to explain how this works, there's a big chamber which is just designed to prevent any possibility of backflow. And you will see that, yep, those will kiss. And right now, you can see in my Wayla JEI thing that items are flowing into this big chamber. That's more like just a buffer. What then happens is each one of these has a filter, which filters out a particular item that we need, with all leftovers that we're not specifically looking for going in here, which turns out the only extra item we're getting are verdant sprigs, which ironically is an item that Sassy needs. But, you know, having something that she wants that we're farming that she doesn't have a farm for could be very useful, particularly if we have to parlay for those eventually. Those, the hostages. So they're being stored. And then this system here of these blocks is also present here. You can kind of see it just a little bit peeking here. Now what's happening is this is set by default to be on until this gets to about 95% full, at which point this stops emitting redstone. When it stops emitting redstone, that allows this to let items pass through it. And this is a chamber filled with lava. So basically, it will always have that 90% inventory in here at least, and if it goes over that, it will start to destroy items, thus ensuring that we don't get backlog. They all do that. So right now, all of the... Huh. Interesting. I know what happened. Okay, I think I know what happened here. I was like, why is this thing locked? I think what happened... Oops. Oh, now I have a stack of seeds. I think what happened was this released for a moment, and in the time it took for items to get in here, that was enough to put it below threshold, so it relocked, I think is what happened. Yep. Not want those, so we'll just destroy those. But this should work, because I tested it. In fact, that's a good thing to try. So if can I click this? Not really needing these seeds. If I switch this, yeah, they start to destroy. Okay, stop. Whoa, stop. Okay, yeah, so the disposal system does in fact work. I guess, yeah, it must have just been enough to put it below threshold, I guess. Okay, very good. Why are these wide open and these aren't? Oh, that's tilting. We got the fix. Let's see. Hey, Faye, did you check all the villagers in the tree to see that what their names are? Every single one? No. But I don't think she would have done that. That also feels like that would be tedious, but I don't think she did. I really don't. She keeps on talking about she has special plans. I think if she did that, she'd risk them getting jobs before she was ready. I don't think she'd do that. Okay. Bugged. No, not bugged. I think just because I just I'm sure that that's probably an old comment by now, but I think it's working as intended. It just the 63 it let go was just enough to pull it out of threshold and relocked the thing. So okay, so anyway, each one of these right now is holding roughly 3,000 or so. So now that we're holding individual components, the next thing we need to do is get them to be used for crafting. And I've built that. And I had to solve a few problems to do so. So that's kind of the next machine. That's this guy. So the issue I had was that I did some calculations. If I want this to have a chance of providing 2 of these flowers enough resources for cellular blocks, for them both to run simultaneously with the overgrowth seeds, so running double time, I would need to be manufacturing 1 cellular block per second. And these Corpria containers, these funnels, there's a line of redstone up here. See if I can make this work. There you go, line of redstone. And we have a little hourglass which is blinking once a second. Which, if it weren't locked, because we have it locked right now, it would be calling all these items every second. These used to be hoppers, because these funnels look below them and say, hey, if there's an inventory below me, I'll shove this item into it. The problem is the hopper then has to transfer it to this hopper. These all used to be hoppers, so it was like hopper, 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 and every transfer was a delay. And it produced enough delay that this wouldn't have been able to keep up. This would have kept on calling, all these items would have got backlogged, and this wouldn't be able to manufacture fast enough. And eventually it would fill up with one of these items over the others, and it would just stop crafting altogether. Now, these guys say anytime something goes in them, instead it's treated as if it goes into whatever inventory their red string is looking at, and you can see the glowing box there. It's a crafty crate. What I didn't know is if these Corpria funnels would see these as inventories for purposes of for placement. And the good news is they do. So now when this redstone activates, and these things are looking to place an item in inventory below it, this block is actually acting like a surface for this block. So all these items get put into here simultaneously, and then we only have 1 hopper to worry about. And that's okay, because I did some calculations. As it turns out, hoppers can transfer 2.5 items per second. And we only needed to do 1 per second, so it's plenty. We have plenty of delay in the system to play with to allow for 1 hopper. In fact, it worked so well that when I was building other things, that we actually have 90% capacity in here. We have over 3,000 cellular blocks just chilling in this thing. So that's why it's off, because we told this thing that once it's above 95%, that it will turn on, thus blocking other on pulses from making it through, effectively locking this part of the system out. Once it's below, presumably because we're using it for fuel for this flower, then it will start manufacturing again at 1 per second. So we have that done. Production's done. Now, we needed something that could call the right amount of cellular blocks over here and place them into correct positions. So we have this, they're in a campus. This flower here will place items within a radius onto blocks that are the same as what it's hovering over. It's hovering over green concrete, so it's going to try to put them on the green concrete. And if I can jump up here, you'll be able to see that we got a Corpria network. There's some hidden Corpria blocks underneath. Botania goes brr. Yes, I love it when things go brr. Particularly when I combine it with create. It's a very satisfying combo. I find myself using these a lot because they have a 0 delay. I built this too high and I had this whole thing built, and I still needed a way of getting items into this crate. So either I would have had to lower this whole thing, which would have been a pain, or I could use a hopper here, which has introduced a delay. Instead, I'm just using these. So it just goes, shoots right in. Works very well. So that's connected to the whole system. So this can see the inventory of item blocks, of cellular blocks. Now, another nuance of these Corpria funnels is they will look for inventory below them, and if it's not 1 below, they'll look 1 more block, which means if I strongly power this block, it'll weakly power this one simultaneously, and they will both call for items and put them in here. You determine what they can get by the item frame, and if you rotate it, it will keep multiplying by 2. So one rotation is 2 of the blocks, and then another rotation would be 4, so 6. We need 6. And to kind of simulate what happens if when we call for it, we'll do that. And now they're inside the little chamber. And they disappeared because the flower is destroying them because I forgot to turn it off, even though I have this to show us a very clear indicator. Now it's off. Okay. So let's try that again here. Perfect. And then if we were to turn this, now if we turn the flower on, it would begin the process of making mana. So we got 3 separate steps. We just need to connect logic to them now. And honestly, this part of the logic chain is done. This will make cellular blocks as long as there's space for them. This will collect and destroy excess. So all I need to figure out now is how to get the system to know when it's okay to call for more cellular blocks. Because as we've seen, if this flower is on, when they get summoned in, they just get destroyed. Also, this flower has mana in it right now, which means when these blocks get destroyed by the flower, no mana will be created, it'll be wasted. Yep. So I need something that will know to tell this to call place, but only when this flower is empty. We have a pressure plate here, so it will know when items have left. I'm recording this event and not this event because this is 6 locations and this is only 1. Presumably, if those blocks aren't here, then they are by default here, where they're supposed to be. So by measuring their absence, I will know they're in place here. Now that just leaves how do we make it so we know that this flower is empty before it tries doing something else. Let's go into the incineration chamber. Be a little safer here because I got at least 3 walls around me. Okay. I think what we need is a mana detector. Yeah. Okay. And do we have any redstone? If a mob gets on the pad while it's doing the chess math and it gets in the way of the blocks, will it break anything or affect the outcome? I don't know. I think we can test that though. We can test that by, here, let me this off. Call for some blocks. I can be the mob. See if me being on here messes with it at all. Yeah, I want to be... It looks like it just kind of pushes me around, but doesn't actually interfere with the actual pattern. Yeah, even when it goes... Even when I'm in a block, yeah, it just pushes me around. So that's a good sign. That being said, I'll probably encase it in glass just in case. And probably make sure it's well lit. I might replace some of these stone blocks with some sort of light block. Maybe prismarine crystals. Yeah. So I think... That was a good experiment though. That's something we need to know. Good question. I like questions like that. That's Whoa, I got some air on that jump. My precious machines. Okay. Okay, thank you for the... I was going to say thank you for the creepers. Ahem. Thank you for the bits. The bits. Dang it, you moved too soon. Oh, no, I got my heart fluttering. You're good. I got some air on that. Okay, I need to drink some water with my mouth. Why did I clarify that? I don't know. Okay. So, just in case there's any question. So what were we doing? Oh yeah. We were gonna go back home and we're going to make ourselves. Oh. We also need a place for this mana to go. That's another thing. So we need to make sure that we have space for 2 of these machines eventually. Good thing it wasn't GT or MI. So, yeah. We need to figure out, storage system. We're going to need a metric butt ton of mana pools, aren't we? Okay. Losing machines even painful in these. Yeah, it's even more painful. Yeah. Those mod packs were like you need like what 15 stacks of stone just to make a furnace. Yeah. Okay. I did anticipate that I would need to make a lot of of living rock. Issue. We have but one solitary, beautiful pure daisy, which will allow us to make 8 at a time. Each pool requires 5. I might need like a stack of pools. 64 times 5 equals a big number. I'm not going to be making those 8 at a time. No. So I need to make more of these pure daisies, which require the white Botania flowers, of which we have a goose egg. So, to help remedy that, I replanted my jaded amaranthus. Amaranthus. And it did the job. Perfect. Okay. So, let's change our field of lime green over here. Okay. That's something we like to see. Sassyrogue! Okay, let's see. We... blep, 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 blep. I need to make a filter for these. Idea. Later. I wonder if I can make them automatically... Yeah, I can make that happen. Don't worry about that later. Okay. So those got reabsorbed. Good. So what can we put back in here? I bet this thing probably turns on for a brief moment as well when this area chunk loads. So anything that uses these, I'll have to keep that in mind. Our machines at spawn, if we make any, we're already using this block, that will stay chunk loaded, so that should be fine. I bet I can make an anti-chunk block. Something just introduces a little bit of delay before its machines react and then plays chunk loads. Should probably do the trick. Okay, so let's do this now. Mind is going a mile a minute. Feels good. Okay. Oh. Oh. This is the... Haha! I converted most of those into iron. I love that. Oh, wait. Ah, gosh. Okay. We have a leak. Go in there. Go in there. And go in here. There. Okay. Then we will grab this horn. Why not do things the easy way? These should all get sucked into my flower pouch. Attention, please, anybody freeze. Do 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 do. Okay. This, I don't need this. I don't need that. There. They'll be fine without these as well. Okay. Should have. Okay. I'm gonna need both. We're out because of Sassyrogue. So we need to. That's fine. Fade fabrications. We have the ability to make what we need. Never have not having it be a reason to not have it, or something like that. We're working on the branding still. What's that called? When a company has, like, is it just branding? Like the company saying? What's the phrase? Catchphrase, I guess. Company catchphrase? There was also this Enshrouded, there was also Enshrouded recently, basically survival game with souls, like Souls-like aesthetics, also giant mushrooms. Oh, those two things go together like barbed wire and soap. Okay. So, running out of mana. I think a sassy one is using this. Sassy, you're using my facilities. Let's see. We are at mana level 10. That's not too bad. Can just give this thing a little bit of supplemental. We won't have to use this large carbon footprint thing much longer once our other thing gets made. Okay. So we're making bone meal, and we can read it directly from this. Okay, it's starting to accumulate. We have 52. That's good. Which is only 1% of what it can hold. But that's alright. Let's go ahead. We have a stack now. We'll let it do a little bit. Okay, now we have more in a stack. So let's just go ahead and grab it. Perfect. Okay. That can accumulate while we work on our field right here. Okay. Then. Nice. That's going to go back in here, which we kind of don't want it to do. So let's put the pouch away for now. Tell Halo, convert these into petals for us. Oh, it feels good. You can tell when I have a plan before a stream because I'm actually not just running around with my head cut off. Slogan! Thank you! Oh gosh, I could not find the word. Slogan. We need a slogan for Fade Fabrications. If you don't have it, that's no excuse. I don't know. That's terrible. What are walls? No, I don't like that. Where we're going, we don't need walls. Roofs are for the weak. I don't. Yeah, baby. Okay. This will give us all we need for white flowers. It's going to be beautiful. I love my Botania tools. It's not technically automatic, but it's convenient enough. Oops. Inconvenient. Okay. Don't prematurely blow your horn. Yes. Fade Fabrications. The ability to make anything. Small print. Except walls and horizontal walls and horizontal walls. That's like the fine print. Like the print, you know, the at the end of every medical commercial. And you got the slogan. It's Butterda. They tell me not to, but I still drinks it. Butterda not meant for consumption. Butterda is only for automative use. Something like that. Okay. So. Oh, on the lava. That's okay. Never mind the small leaks in the factory, it's fine. Okay. No. No tweeting. Nope. Don't do it. Nope. That to yourself, Horn. Just. This last load should be more than we will ever need. Do it. Okay. Excellent. Now we can... This is great. Okay. Perfect. So that should be plenty of those. We have a single bone meal. I can just put that back into the system. And how much of a surplus do we get here? Nice, okay, we're getting a healthy amount, and that is about 6%. Okay. That's... You need bone meal. That's enough that should get you by. But we're still doing stuff here. We are going to need... Now make these into flowers. Oh boy. Alright. If I am going to need a stack of these... A stack seems like a good round number. Minecraft likes 64. 5 times 64. Okay, I got it. We will make a stack of flowers. No, we won't. We'll make 8. We'll make 8. That will allow us to make 64 every single harvest. It takes about a minute for this to transform, and we'll have to do that 5 times. So we're giving the time it takes to replace the blocks and to break them. It should only be a 5-minute job. That's not bad. So we'll make 8. That's not bad at all. Okay, so we need 8 seeds. Hey, it's John Loomis! Esquire, the third. Welcome. Hope you're having a great weekend, dude. Oh, I am. I'm having a great time. Everything's good. The only problem I have is this. My plans keep on getting thwarted because the spectator, where does spectator go? This guy. You belong in here, by the way. You are a disappointment. Not recognize villagers as items when you pick them up. So, I'm smelting those villagers in punishment. I'm the good guy. FYI, honeybee is up. Oh, nice. Very nice. That's awesome. I am making lots of daisies because I need a stack of mana pools. That's gonna it's going to come up with some, I need a mysterious number of whatever 5 times 64 is. Nobody really knows what that number is, but that's how many I need. Okay. 2, 3, 5. So we were trying to figure out a slogan for Fade Fabrications here. I mean, Sassy's got one. We put the B in business, right? Fade Fabrications. We put the sin in business. Wait, no, that's not a good one. That's hilarious though. I kind of like it. Oh yeah, real quick today. I need 8 seeds. I have 3 seeds. I have a lot of seeds being filtered out from this machine. Right. Hello. 1, 2, 3. Very good. Okay. How's this doing? Pretty good. I don't know why Sassy Syndicate, excuse me, Wolfram and B needs a full shulker box of old root, but even that I can provide. That's okay. The machine will clean up after itself. You just toss these out and they will. Okay. Now. Four. Seed. And this out. Go right here. We need a buck. Boom. Away. Oh. Empty hand. Ah. Hand. Empty hand. Empty hand. Boom. How many is that? 3? Okay. Just need 8. Not too painful. Actually, I think I way overproduced these petals. That's another thing I want to make. Might be the last thing I make here for Fade Fabrications. Is a farm that does the perfect. Let's put that back. Something that properly farms each and every single one of these flowers, and then turns them into petals, and then turns them into dyes, and just hold all those on reserve. Because then we'd have dyes, all dyes. And all petals. These petals can make blocks too, some pretty blocks. So that would provide us with a whole lot of building material. And I suppose since we have a Metamorphose, automating that wouldn't be bad either. So those are also another pretty blocks. But anyway, once those 2 machines are made, then I think Fade Fabrications is done from a mechanical standpoint, and we can maybe put on some barriers, and maybe cap. Okay. Fade Fabrications, assembling your needs at Mock Jesus. That's it. That's it. That is it. I need a book. I need a book. I need a book. I need a book. I need to write that down. I likey. That is a book, but it's a enchanted book. Oh! Yes! Magister Salty, hello. Welcome. I just made a ton of flowers. Okay. Oh, I got so used to calling it them Jeeb. Ah, we'll keep it. Mock Jeebus. Okay. You check out the alchemy mods I mentioned on YouTube, or was that a previous stream? You did mention them, and I had looked at some of them. I'm not making any changes presently. The 1.12 world is a bit fragile, and I want to be careful of adding in too much because I don't want to collapse as I'm making the climactic final episodes. Though I do like them. Once I get some key things actually filmed, then I'll feel more comfortable in putting them in and making sure they play nice. Because I've found that sometimes, for whatever reason, some of those older mods in 1.12, sometimes they can cause... We just left the area while this thing was running. That's very dangerous. Still flipper flapping away happily. We're still okay, good. We didn't get out chunk load distance. Oof, oof, oof. Okay, well that wasn't the way I'd like to test it, but we now know we can make it all the way over to the adventure scale without this stopping, which is nice. How are we doing on the bowl meal? I think it's time that we soft lock the system. Perfect. Now we'll hard lock it. And now it's safe. That's got it. This thing cannot be hard turned off. It needs to be, well, booted down like a computer. Oh, right, 1.12. You should move up to 1.20. Right, I don't think... Thaumcraft isn't available in 1.20. I want to finish that storyline. Basically, I have other YouTube series I want to do, but I need to finish this first. Because if I start another series, I know it's going to happen. I'm going to commit all my free time to that, and I won't get Thaumcraft done. It needs to get done. I gotta not... I can't just do like 4 episodes a year. You know what I mean? That's really ridiculous. I need to get it done. So, yeah. I've been working on it. You haven't seen any new episodes releasing, but that's because what I want to do is I want to get as many... I want to get the completion done. The episode's done. And then release them, you know, kind of in quick succession. That way people aren't waiting. And, I mean, and honestly, it's probably better for the YouTube algorithm, too, as far as that goes. Also, Mana and Artifice will be having an alchemy add-on as well. Ooh! Okay. Okay, that's exciting. Thaumcraft 7 won't be ready for a long time, too. Sure, that's good. that's good. They can take their time. I want it to come. I want it to show up. But I'll be okay with having a little bit of a sabbatical. Let's see. I think it's in beta right now. Neither would Wuxecraft. Wuxecraft. That's kind of fun. That's fun to say. Okay, so we have our 8 pure daisies, and I am sure it's speedcraft potion. Okay, cool. Float down. Acid tree of life. Looking healthy. This is fine. That's not spreading, is it? It's a little bit of irritation, but it's okay. Okay. And there we go. Boop. Okay. So we need 5 stacks worth. Put these back for when we need them later. We'll take 6 stacks. The 6th stack. will be to like how that looks. We'll make it a connected texture. Do that. We'll need the wand for this. Wand is just about... Oh gosh, this wand is busted. Oh no. Do we have any diamonds? I'm gonna need that healthier. Single diamond. Okay, do we have... I could do that. How much will one diamond give me though? I need to figure out a way of getting diamonds. 1 diamond, 513, plus it's unbreaking 2, so that should be fine. Yeah, we'll do it. Oh, hello 16 XP. That's something that Fade Fabrications can't presently make, and that is experience. Don't think this is going to be enough. Can you get us to 16? Oh, it's a logarithmic curve. Woo! Well, thank you, Sassy. That was just what we needed. I think there would be just about 2 or 3 episodes left for Thought Press 6, though. Yeah, I'm thinking so. It depends on how I need to break up the final confrontation. Last time that final confrontation ended up being 3 episodes. That wasn't by design, it just kind of turned out that way. So, if that happens, then I've got... Okay, one I'm working on now. Yeah, between 3 and 5 episodes left, I'd say. Depending on how that breaks down. If the entire encounter ends up being 1 episode, then maybe only 3. Imagine if they tried wrapping his head around the mod where you write out spells and symbols and use amethyst. Hexacraft is what you're trying to find. Hexcraft. And Hexcraft looks to me like it's an awful lot like Psi, because it uses math and vectors. Would be fun. Psi was really fun for that reason too, because you can really do some weird stuff. For a while, Psi was... He's fixed it, but it was funny because you could use it to defeat, like... If there was, like, something that said, like, you could claim chunks, and if you're not in the whitelist, you could interact with those chunks, with those blocks and stuff. Well, you could use Psi to bypass those rules. That's no longer the case. But Psi used to, like... Oh, he used to break all that stuff. Okay. So here we go. And we are going to... actually repair the wand. Got that experience and just kind of went, yeah, we're good. Okay. Yeah, we're going to keep... I don't have the experience to name that because we have just now. Put that in here. Well, remember, that's got the slogan in it. Hey, it's honorary! Oh. There's a good amount of add-ons. Spectrum? I think it's called Hexcraft or Hexacraft. Stands on Fade's shoulders. Look for Sassy so he can tackle her with great big bear hug. I'm still new here. You can do some wild things with Hexcraft. Yeah, I bet you can. I know the general premise of it, but I haven't used it. But that does sound fun. Sassy Honorary is honorary. Right now is playing with she is what's it called? I always get this wrong. There's cross stitch, there's crochet, there's knitting. It's some form of cloth Legos. I think it's crochet. So she's got like there's like a crochet group that she's part of on Facebook, and I guess they were doing an IRL meeting downtown, and she wanted to do that, and she must be having fun because she's been there all day. So she's doing that. She's doing cloth Legos. I still don't know how to best use the advanced features. Oh, good. I like blocks that don't have a like defined purpose. Like my favorite example of that is the tiny planet from Botania. You can shoot mana at it and it'll cause it to kind of spiral. It's interesting. It's weird, but what's the? You make it useful. I like challenges like that. I was thinking that you might make the burst so it can like knock things down. You can make a crazy tree farm with it that uses that spiral to just go knock them down or something. I don't know. It would take some precise timing. There's definitely easier farms you can make. But for the cool factor and the extra style points, I mean, that would be neat. Okay. Diamond is here. Diamond needs to go in wand. Whoop. Whoop. Okay. And if we have any more normal deep slate, we might as well try our hand at getting another diamond just in case we need it. This is your warning. Headphone users, this is loud. So that's not good. You're getting put in timeout. I don't have a lot of this slate, and you just turned it into building blocks, which go in there. Might as well get smelted. And now we will do this. Yes. Okay. Get lucky with another diamond. Second try. Just casually on the second try. Oh, these are directional blocks. Interesting. Okay. Well, that is good enough for me. 4 diamonds. Heck yeah. Awfully slow. At least they won't be bad to step on. Yep. Also note, from here on going forward, known as safety Legos. Yeah, she gets as excited over different skeins of yarn as I do with like, well, building stuff like this. Okay. Creating things is just fun in general. I mean, I don't know how to do that stuff that she does. It's like some sort of weird thread voodoo, but she really enjoyed herself. I don't know. You probably know this, but like she made beers for the nibblings, and they're good kids. One of them was like I can tell you, gosh, they're better than me. When I was a kid, if I got like crocheted stuff or clothes, something like that, even if they were handmade, I was a kid and I didn't understand how much work that was, right? So I'd just be like, meh. Where's my video games? Where's my action figures? I wanted Spider-Man, darn it. Got this dang sweater. That was me as a kid. But our nibblings are like, you know, they're like, hey Sassy, what are you making for us this year? Like, well, you kids are so good. You're so good. Because that stuff takes a long time to make. And I just gotta think, you spend all that time and like, if they just kind of, I don't know, put it back in the box or don't react to go into the next one, that would kind of stink. But no, they appreciate it, so yeah, they're better than I was for sure. Still better than Hungry Node. Still want to see Astral Sorcery updated. Yes, please, for the love of everything, update that. Yes. Oh. Okay, so my mods, my dream list. Let's see, so far, because I haven't played some of the others. Let's see, Botania, Thaumcraft, Blood Magic, Astral Sorcery. And I do like Create. Astral Sorcery, oh my gosh, I love that mod. You end up with bases that are sparkly, lasers shooting everywhere, and oh, It's just a beautifully, it's just so aesthetically pleasing. It's pretty. Man. I hear that Tinker's Construct is getting a 1.19 upgrade soon too, this year at least. Botania is not a magic mod, cough cough. Okay, fine, it's a tech mod. It's a tech mod disguised as a magic mod. To be fair, back when Botania was first created, magic mods have kind of shifted from what they are now is not what they used to be. I kind of feel like tech mods and magic mods have kind of switched places from where they used to be at the beginning. I have completely lost my train of thought. Okay, I was putting this stuff away. So we have diamonds now, so we can put 2 in there. We can spend 2 more on... This won't happen because we... This is becoming not worth it. Okay, well that will be enough. It probably already wasn't worth it. Honestly, it only costs 1 diamond to create a new wand. I should have just done that. It would have been cheaper to do that and enchant this with Unbreaking than it would be to repair it, so... Okay, but that's fine. Let's put this back. Boop. Let's put the Glod back, and the Redstone back, and nothing back, and all this. And the rest of this I can use. I do not know. Okay, I know what I can do. I think, yeah, we are storing white dye for some reason, so we'll just convert all this into white dye, I guess. And then that will all be stored. I don't know why we have so much white dye, but we do. Probably because I did this before. Okay. And let's go to the silo. Go, Gray Man, ain't what he used to be. If it can create ores, it's a tech mod. I don't agree with that definition. To me, a tech mod is when you are given blocks. Let's see, like, okay, you got Botania, right? I would say both Create and Botania are both tech mods. If you have a technology mod, you will have... Okay, here's the difference. If you have a technology mod, you will have a block you can make that will harvest trees. So instead of making what we did here, which is a custom machine made block by block to cut down trees, instead you would have been given a block that you'd progress towards. You'd plop it down, it would scan for trees and chop it down. If you wanted to make a mob farm, you would just plop down a block that you made, and there you go, mob farm. Basically, you would progress towards blocks that do the job. Tech mods give you pieces that allow you to create the farm, not the farm itself. Let's see. If it creates ingots, it's a magic mod. Versus if it makes ores. I'm going to disagree with that. It legit has good amount of inspiration from Cultist Simulator. Well, that's cool. Oh, I missed a one. Best magic mod that never really got the support it needed was Elementalists. Elementalists. There was another mod I liked. It's actually in the Thaumcraft set. It didn't really get a lot of attention, and it was a little bit quirky, but it was the Magic Dust mod. Boy, you want to learn that mod, good luck. There's no documentation, and I had to piece it together from... There was one guy that did a tutorial, and he had like 3 viewers, so he was hard to find. And it wasn't the best tutorial, but it existed, man. He made it. You know, nobody else did. And it was missing features because the mod had progressed a little bit since then. So I had to find something else to fill in the pieces, and I legit had to watch, like, the only thing I could find on it was, like, some video that was in Dutch. And I had to like, YouTube translator isn't always correct. But you could like draw like a symbol on the ground and you could do different magic. And I used it to clear a forest, which was pretty cool. There are some other unique applications you could do with it. But yeah, man, I want blood magic back. It hasn't been complete. There hasn't been a complete or finished blood magic mod since 1.710. And I want the whole thing, like the full tier, like was it tier 6? All the way through tier 6 blood altar. I want to have the ability to summon in those other creatures again, because when you are powerful, you need something to test that power. Why get powerful? You have nothing to fight. And you could like summon those things in and fight them. And also, it had a potion system. I mean, of course, I want that. I had this. It had this like 5-charge potion which I could drink, and it would give me saturation in food. Because you could custom these potions. And then I gave it mending. And because it had durability, I could. So basically, what was happening was I could get rid of a mob. It would heal my potion, then I could drink it. So effectively, I was living off of XP. I remember Magic Dust. Sarlacc Pit. Yes, for real. Current version is pretty good. Blood Magic. I haven't gone deep into. Oh yeah, I forget. Is that 1.19, 1.20 both? Is it 1.9? Is it in Fabric? I'm checking right now. I want it, man. I doubt it's. Yeah, it's not in. It's if it is in Fabric, it certainly isn't 1.19.2. Just. I wish that we could all just use the same mod loader. It would make things a lot easier. Lapis. We'll just drop some lapis off at the enchanting station here. Okay. Alright, let's go back to... Honestly, I kind of like Bewitchment. I'd like to see that get a little bit more attention. Current version is pretty good. It's in 1.20. Almost like only video for Stone Generator and Vintage Stories in German. Yeah. Is that 1.20 Fabric or Forge? Okay, we will go to the... Oh! I'm at the guild. I believe... Oh, I hope I marked it. There was a mod that I found and I was surfing around. And what it did was it allowed you to, if you are on Fabric, it allowed you to also load Forge mods, so you could have both. I haven't messed with it, and I saw that it was kind of a temperamental thing, and I imagine it would be. But can you imagine just being able to use the entire pool of mods without having to, you know, separate? That'd be nice. Do you not know about Sintira Connector? Is that lets you load some Fabric mods on Forge? I did not know. I did not. I think the one I saw did it the other way around, but honestly, doesn't matter to me. Whichever way works, as long as I can have both, that'd be great. Because I can tell you one thing I miss badly is Quark. I really miss Quark. Okay. Okay. So we need to have 5 mana tablets. Missing a tool. I made the tool. I'm going to use the tool. I'm a magician. I'm a freaking alchemist, so I can make my life easier. I'm not going to not use it. Don't do that again. That's silly. There. I need my horn. Whee! Oh. Yep, I have arrived. Let's not walk that direction. I'll fill up with junk. Okay. It doesn't work very well, though. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought. That might be a problem. It's not a mod, but I started playing Graveyard Keeper, and it also has a little to no directions or instructions. Yeah. Man, I remember back in the good old days, like when I was a kid, and I would get a new video game. One, you didn't just, we download it all now, right? I would get the game. It would come with a manual, and I would read that thing, like actually read it. Now games just release and it's like, look, what is this? Minecart coupling. Get distracted, fade. Came here to get a horn, which you have. Go back. But very good. Okay. We need a flat area. Let's not do it anywhere near here because we're going to destroy some vegetation. For flat, right there looks promising. And we need to clear all this vegetation. Machines. Vacuum all this up, mana style. Check the Forge version of the Gigurance. It's a requirement. Don't need. Just get rid of this extra veggie stuff for right now. Nothing I can't get back home. I am not destroying this red flower though, because we are always looking for red flowers for some reason. Okay. Okay. Okay, so now we got this. Let's go. 2, 2, boop, 1, 2, good enough. Okay. 2 of that, that. I severely miscalculate. No, I should have doubled up though. Okay. Is this Silk Touch? It is. I did mess up a little bit, but that's okay. Okay. So we have these. Place this down. It's going to be kind of a very quick, semi-automatic living rock generating field here. I like how this stone is looking though. This is pretty. I like it. Which faction do you think would go with mana and artifice? Faction. Oh gosh, these are... I do not want that to happen. Do not convert these. Okay. Didn't realize that was going to happen. Okay, we'll take... Yeah, we'll do this. I think I panicked for no reason. I saw these little white dots. Just kind of don't look like they belong. I thought I was seeing particles. Okay. Now we can do that. Just tell me. I don't have a chisel. It's easy to make though, right? Yeah, see a stick. Moss stick. 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 Dagger. Chisel. Okay. Connected texture. I'm going to borrow this flower. I screwed up a little bit by doing that, actually. I just realized this thing's going to need mana. Okay. That right here. That's right. Or grass or something. Okay. Just big enough without mana. Fantastic. Okay. Now if I do that and run away, do my work for me, please. Too lazy to do it myself. Alright, fantastic. I wish I knew modding stuff. I would make a new version of Elementalist. You know, I miss Ember. Ember was a fun mod. Roots. Actually, Roots 3 was looking really awesome. I liked all the Roots, but Roots 3 was really cool because I had the different types of dirt. Okay. Have we completed? We have. Nice. Yeah, I'm only going to place those by myself. I don't have to. Freaking magician. Okay. Cool. So now this process will take roughly, let's do this. We'll turn this into a vein miner. Let's see, destroy, vein, tools. Cool. Oh, no, we can do even better. We can do even better. We're not going to vein mine. We're going to replace. And if we replace in a vein, don't know if that's going to work. Let's see. We'll replace area. Yeah. Perfect. Awesome. Nice and easy. I love using tools. Okay. And to make this work even better, is that to make a mana pool, and let's get rid of this. Clear that. So these, don't need that anymore. Okay. I know there's a fully Botania way to animate this. There is, and I've done it. I've done actually a Garden of Glass series twice. Boom. And I will probably fully animate this. Actually, I wouldn't. Garden of Glass, another Skyblock Botania series would be fun at some point. Boom. And did those become mana pools? Yes, they have. Love it. But right now, this will do us just fine. Yeah, what I do is I make a crisscross of, you can put a pure daisy, you can make a crisscross of mana spreaders. And then you can use the relays and the relay lens. And you can also combine that lens with a breaking lens. And then you can either use like a timer, or you can use like something that reads the block. And it'll go and repeat. But this is faster to produce right now. The one thing about Botania machines is they all require mana. And mana is what we're trying to create here. Once this is done, I will have all the mana I need. 7, perfect. Yeah, this is the way to mass craft these. Oh, I'm so glad I did this. It feels so good. I love using my tools. Woo! This just became a 5-minute job. I'm gonna make my own sky block with black pack and hooks. Hookers. Hookers? There was sky block for everything at this point. I still have a soft spot for Agrarian Skies. It was my very first one. And at the time, it had that mod, Agriculture Craft, I think, where you could grow resources. And it had multiple paths. You could either generate ores using like a laser looking at like a laser shooting at bedrock. You had lots of power. You could make ores that way. Or you could grow them. And it was the first thing I saw growing them. So that kind of drew me to that at that point. That was before I even had a channel. Now I think they've gone too far. Mystic Craft, I think, does it now, and I think that it's too easy. At least Agriculture Craft required you to get different things to plant underneath them to get the ores. Also, the flowers had a different texture depending on what you were making. They just went a different color. Sorry. So it was a bit more engaging to play. Now, growing resources like iron has kind of become, it's become cliche. It wasn't then, but it's kind of become that now. I always look for like new and unique ways of getting stuff. So I haven't gotten iron this way before, like I am right now, by washing the gravel. Last time I got it from a vanilla iron farm that was enhanced with Botania and Create. This time I'm getting it through factory stuff. Just, oh, right. And okay, so now I will want to vein mine. Destroy. And there we go. Don't quite have a stack. I miscounted, I guess. That's easily remedied. we will need, we have 2 here. What do we need? We got, oh, I don't know how we're too shy, but it's fine. There. Cool. Put that back on place and actually we'll do direction here so that way we don't do something we don't want to, and we done. Tech, magic, sci-fi, true, vanilla. I think there's a flower that replaces blocks that does not match the one under the flower. I don't know about that. I think the closest thing is the one we're already using here. There is a tool that you can use like the wand, and you're thinking of the astrolabe, and it will replace blocks in big sheets, which can be helpful for building like big structures, like mountains. It's really good for mountains. Yeah, I think I got Botania pretty well memorized. Should have left that there. Let's leave you here. We can reset that later. I now need to make sure I fix this, because this needed to have mana in it. It doesn't use mana, but if it has mana at the time, it will just keep that mana forever, and it increases its range. And we need that extra range for this to be big enough. So, okay. Just there. That should be plenty. Go there. You have mana, and you got the bigger range, right? Cover all these green spaces you do. Let's get out. This, and you can get back in there. Perfect. Okay. Stack. Rhenacampus. Yeah, that's what this is. That's what that flower is. That's the Rhenacampus. That's what we're using. Yep. It will place whatever it sees below it. Ouch, just cracked my shoulder. Stop it! No! Okay, we will. I hope you didn't break anything. Might want to use that shoulder. Yeah, joking aside, that can hurt. Okay, so we got the pools. Alright, now... now I'm just made of popcorn mix. Oh, no. You're made out of that weird crackle foam. Okay, so let's say we got... Is there a cobbled version of this living rock? Surely not. Actually. Okay. So we'll do this. Okay. Set up a very rudimentary... I think I need more. Oh gosh. Okay, we'll leave one here. I'm just gonna make another Carpus because that was really nice not having to place. I just realized that I'm being a little silly that I over-designed that farm. Where's my wand? Just for this. Place, area, and that. Literally could have just done that. Whatever, it was cool. Okay. We need more. More stone. Was putting all my stuff in for moving the other day. Ugh. Well, I hope you didn't hurt yourself. Yeah, the moving process is rough. Oh, there's my my factory saying hello again. Okay, how are we doing here? Yep, mental alarm was going off. Okay. Alright. We will get a little bit more stone set up since we're using a lot. I think I just might make a huge batch of it. Ah. Let's see. We'll just let that fill since we're making stone right now anyway. Just turn it all. Turn it all into stone. Just all of it. That'll be great. Pick this up. I need to get a better storage solution as well. Okay. Now we should probably make what we need for a okay. How does one make a spreader? I would love to make a Gaia spreader because we would definitely. Okay, an elven one. Wood. We need 6. Okay. Right. We will get. Oh, we have a will. Hold up. Actually, it will because we have these. Great. It's just enough. Gosh, those could have got eaten by these burning flowers very easily. That's a flaw in design. Okay, so we have those. We need 2 irons. That. Oh, need a pedal. Diamond. Pretty sure I can spare. Oh, good. I can spend a single Gaia Spirit here. Did not want this thing to be our choke point. Okay. Turn this into a mana diamond. Then we'll send that to the elves. And then I need to see, I've missed a few chats. Yes! Awesome. Highest tier spreader, let's go. Okay. Usually make an entrance to the some place and place it in line with the flowers that generate mana from players moving nearby. I do like that, actually. Actually, that would be really good. Because Sassy is constantly trading. with you're talking about the Rosa Arcana, and yes, she is constantly trading. She always just walking around like 200 XP. Stay alive! I'm not home yet. I don't like missing you guys. I'm almost done. Oh no. I'll be on for a bit longer. I missed everything last week. Oh man. Dear Mr. Math, what's the range on how far sparks can pick up energy? Sparks. Oh. For mana sparks, it's 12 blocks. For corporea blocks, sparks, it's 6. Actually, I think they changed that to 8 now. I missed everything for 2 weeks though. I can stream from my book through though. Here, I'm gonna be on for a bit longer. I mean it. Oh, the bird spawned in. Hi. Stuck in the cobweb. Yay! Get in the web, get in the web, get in the web. I don't know why I'm like this, but get in the web, get in the web. I want you in the web. Come on, birdie, I want you to land in the web so bad. Okay, that's awesome. Hi, birdies. Yes, 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 get in the web, get in the web, get in the web. I just want this for some reason. I'm in the web. Betrayed! Okay. Now drink your poison. Oh, 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 oh. Oh. Got it. I was thinking that it might work on the bottle, maybe? I mean, llama drink. Yes, yes. All right, the poison. The poison for Kuzco. The poison chosen specifically to kill Kuzco. Kuzco's poison. That poison? What poison? Well, I just lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, I was making a mana detector. This thing. It uses a target block. How fortuitous. Fortuitous. Super lazy. We'll fix that. But I need this now. Okay, redstone and that. Okay. Oh, I can't. This just feels ick. I can't. Fix this. I'm sorry. So sorry. I just can't be that. I can't leave this like that. It just triggers my OCD too badly. Oh, let's never do that again. Okay, 6, 7, 10. Sorry, Wheat, your services are no longer required. Okay. So you chose the... No, not one that eats XP, the one that generates from actual movement. Might be from an add-on. Oh. That must be from an add-on. Searching for... But let me search for Botania here. Yeah. Are there any at... Oh. I was looking to see if there were any add-ons maybe for 1.19.2 Forge Fabric, but there's not. Okay, there is. There is a little bit of one. There's integration with applied energistics, which is kind of cool. I love the idea of mana being shot into a cable and then shooting out the other side. That's kind of cool. I'd be careful Botania add-ons though, because sometimes they try to remove the Botania-ness from Botania. So I generally don't download those. What was I doing? Redstone. I was going to make this. I only need 4 pieces. Ah! Thank you. Oh, thanks, Chaos. Thank you very much. Further proof that Botania is a tech mod. I don't disagree. It is. Okay, target block. We did it. Now we need more. Okay, we got that. That should be enough. Okay, and now give me this. Seriously, please tell me I have some living rock here, so I don't have to go all the way back. You know, I'm gonna do it. Okay, spectator, you failed me before, but now it's your time to shine, buddy. It's your time to shine. Find me some flippin' living stone. Let's go. We don't have any. It's okay, buddy. It wasn't your failure. I just didn't have it. Go back in box now. Box goes in this box. Sleep. No one denies that yet. Well, then you had a Psy, which was a magic mod disguised as a tech mod. And then Botania is a tech mod disguised as a magic mod. And then you've got the thermodynamics series, which is actually a magic mod, even though it looks like a tech mod. Except to cause thread wars. I gotta wait to get paid before they send my move box to me. Oh, like one of those big pod things. We had one of those when we moved into this house. Oh, can't believe we got it all in there. Oh gosh, that's bringing back. I'm never moving again. That was the worst. Okay. Alright, we have to, okay, you know what? We have the spreader. We have glass. Now we'll put the glass in here. Oh, yeah. We need and a steel. Okay. 8 of those. 2. You know what? We don't need to make that right now. I was going to make 2, I was going to make 2 lenses for Botania. And bind them together to maximize the sky spreader. And I will. But for right now, I don't need to. Right now, I just need to place this in the world. And we're good. We do need to turn this target into what we need, but we have the means to make the living rock. So let's get down there. We can. Okay. There it is. How do I misplace an entire farm? Yeah. Yeah, it's lame. For total, I have probably hired movers. Yeah. I could have, yeah. I I did it with me and some friends. Be honest though, I probably should have hired movers because they kind of damaged my house. If they were on payroll, I could have had them pay for it. There's still um the first day in the new home, and they opened the door. Now this is actually kind of a design flaw, but you know how most doors, if they're near a wall, there'll be like a plastic thing to catch the doorknob, and it didn't have that. So the door, we opened it, there's nothing to catch it, and the doorknob just went right through the wall. I was like, no, I haven't even spent a single night here yet. It's fixed now, it's fine. Where is our field? I misplaced. There it is. Oh, look. Back in mining mode. What mode? Vein mine, destroy. Oh. Let's that off because we don't need it to do that anymore. Close one. Okay. Did you back the truck into the house? No. Gratefully, no. That? I'm sorry. Or do you know someone that did that? That would be terrible. Home sweet home. Good news. We have a big front window now. That would be sad. Yeah. But you can't do it because it's in my other hand. Nice. Okay, we'll put that here. And we'll put Gaia spreader there. Bind. We will not bind. Not yet. Actually, we will. Bind. Bind. Okay. Now, this is so we can measure the event of this emptying. However, this is a problem. This is blinking. We don't need... This is not a useful signal when it blinks. So I have an easy solution for that. Let's see, let's make ourselves a platform we can build redstone on. Doesn't have to be too big. Very easy little circuit we can put right here, just using some vanilla magic. Go. Hopefully I remember it correctly. Okay. Okay. Should be enough space. Yes. Okay. That we ports. Let me in, please. Thank you. 2. Several sticks. We'll just should be plenty. It's gonna give us what? Okay, redstone. Okay. Cool. Get rid of that. I think if I something like this, something like this way, no, this way, this way. That. This is out. Is in subtraction. Don't do that. Subtraction mode. Subtraction mode. We'll pick that up. That. Okay. And this. So now, if source of power. So if I did that, this should be a decay switch. Interesting. That. Yeah. There it is. Decay switch. So what this will do now is when we let's get this back inside our system. Oh, I'm sorry, I've been kind of, you know how sometimes when you put a truck in park it rolls back a bit? Had someone bump their garage when it did that because it didn't set the parking brake. Oh no. Hey, are the random patches of land that make flowers work better still a thing in Botania? No, they're not. You're talking about the loci, and I miss those. Yeah, that was quite some time ago. That was back when they still had dayblooms and nightshades, and you could find like a daybloom primus, and it would be or a nightshade primus, and it would be in world, and you couldn't move it, but it would make more mana than normal. I liked that feature. I wish that would come back. I'm a fan of anything that gives location something special and unique about it. Like it seems like in Minecraft, whenever there's something like that, like say like a spawner, then someone just comes along and gives you a way of moving it. But I like it makes locations special. If you can't move the thing, then that place just became unique. You know? And I felt that's what these little patches did, because who knows what kind of biome that would be in. And whatever that landed in, well, you had to make that work. It's kind of like when you're traveling or you're playing a strategy game and you find a water hole. You build by that. You need water. You know, it's got a strategic value to it. There's some things like that that still exist. The mushroom biomes. You go there. You don't have any mobs. So Thaumcraft had older versions of Thaumcraft had those nodes. You could move them eventually, but when you're starting out, if you found a place with lots of nodes, well, you built there. You know, Was I talking too long on that topic? Thank you, Blues. So now, if we try this, okay, so we've determined that is now a fade switch. Haha. So now the end result should be a constant signal. So we can put that here. In fact, we're going to make this still dims. I want it so that whenever there's any signal at all, it's a constant level pulse. That can be easily done. Just need a redstone repeater. Solve that. Oh, simple. Stick. Boop. 2, 3. My body's reminding me I haven't really eaten. That. There it is. Okay. This nice little circuit. I use this circuit a lot. It's so helpful. Basically this entire thing is going to turn a blinking symbol into a constant on. So now, if we go over here and turn that on. Yes. And then we need to turn this flower on. Now that will start to do its thing. Okay, cool. I'm just kind of, again, confirming that my presence does not actually disrupt this. Ooh, I have an idea. Hopefully I can do this fast enough. Cow. I need you for an experiment. Boom. Alright, let's see. Does Cow mess it up? Nope. Cow don't care. Cow's just very confused. Botania's real challenge. Make all your functional builds pretty. I mean, they're pretty from the standpoint of you usually end up with lots of little mana beams shooting everywhere. But, yeah. You basically just have to, like, build it and just hide it. Okay, let's see. Okay. So this is still blinking because it's too slow. It's okay. Have a fine. Better idea. That wasn't pulled up. Is that just gonna wait? Did I just accidentally create some redstone magic? Because wait. I think what we just did. No way. I gotta try that again. That circuit shouldn't do anything. Okay, those plop down. Like, I don't think that does anything. I think this is the only functional part here. I think what's happening is the delay that this adds is enough that when this thing is shooting at full speed... Oh, right. Turn the flower on. The 4 tick delay is enough to accommodate for it, so it just goes. Funny if that's the case. Let's pick this up. Just in case I do need to extend this out. ready for it. See, is this going to be a constant on pulse is the question, or is it going to be blinking? You could say that with all those. You could say that with all those tech mods. That's true. That's true. Okay. Constant on pulse. Okay, so it would be blinking, except apparently the comparator can't take updates that fast, so it just stays solid on. And then when it stops, it'll immediately stop. No decay needed. It's just... Well, we just discovered a more responsive circuit, and it uses less redstone. Heck yeah. We'll do that. Okay. Sure. That's... Ooh. Alright, I am satisfied with that. So here's what we have then so far. We have a self-contained way of making them. Overflow protections in place. This is all functional, and it is making new cellular blocks all the time. In fact, it's at capacity. We got 3.68k. So, handled. We are recording the event of this thing can call for items, it can place them, and we can record the event of when they're placed. So when this switch is no longer depressed, that tells the system these blocks are here, which means we should then have it, when that thing releases, that should be our trigger for this to get a signal to tell the flower to turn on. The flower then turns on, these things dance, and then this will start to make mana. We can record that event. When this stops shooting mana, this is empty. So when this stops once it stops making its signal, that should be the triggering event that causes this to call for more blocks. And there we have a circuit. So that's the logic we need to create to automate this. We have the parts, we got the pieces. Now we just need to create the logic. Okay, cool. I'm happy with that. Okay, we'll get this excess stone back in here, smooth stone back in there. Where is my shulker box? So where's my shulker box? A lot of stuff in that shulker box. Down here? Okay. I hope it's back in my base, surely. It's back at Fade Fabrications. We're fine. Fine. It's okay. Okay. So here I need more food. Been using these cookies. Choose on Sassy. Nom nom nom. Yeah, she's playing cloth Legos. There's a meeting of like one of her Facebook groups that does crochet, and they're doing like an all-day thing at a library. She's like down there making mechs out of cloth or something. Pretty sure that's what they do. She'll come back with a fully operational Iron Man suit comprised entirely of fabric. I bet if we look up Iron Man suit crochet, somebody has done that. Oh, hi, Project Box. Okay. All is right with the world. Let's get our goggles back on. And you know what? No, we'll put this out. I like to leave these tools here because Sassy might use them. Any other tools in here that are useful that... No, she doesn't get to have a wrench. I'm not letting her have that. If she misclicks on a single block in here, it could just wreck everything. So we're not... Wrench will stay with me. We'll put this back. Everything else. Yep. We still have to rescue Blues. They have, and it's amazing. Yes! Okay, I might be Googling that. So let me get my other window up. No, don't do that, don't do that, don't do that. I hit the wrong button. That was a refresh key. Okay, so... You good? You okay? Alright. Unless... Was that a real one? That was me. Okay. Okay. Crochet. Iron. Suit. I have to see this. Oh no, there's a little baby in an Iron Man suit crochet. Oh no. Oh, it's so cute. I'm going to copy that image. I'm throwing that in Discord general. I'm not even going to tell Sassy. I'm just going to put it there, no context. And she's going to cute explode when she sees it. Okay. Just going to put it right there. No context. There. It's in general. Okay. Oh, that's the best. Alright, let's see, how are we doing here? Alright. Well, I'm gonna call that. I need to get food in my body. So, I'm going to eat here. Let's see, who is doing things? I need to follow more people. That's what that says. Alright guys, well I really enjoyed myself. I think Sassy is going to stream on Monday? Is it a Tuesday? I don't know. I think she has to maybe switch things up a little bit. So just you know the drill. Take a look at Discord. Keep an eye on Twitter. We'll announce on both places. She will be streaming. I'm not sure on which day. And if you happen to notice where a certain blues and chaos are are in a chest, don't tell me where the chest is. That's But if you notice a unique block that's in the chest with them, that would be useful knowledge. Just saying. Then Mr. Spectator can do what he's supposed to do. But I will salute. I'll see you next time. I had a lot of fun. And have a great weekend, guys. Bye.